What's good, collective? Let's see what's manifesting. What's manifesting for my collective? All right. We're going to keep this short, sweet, and simple. What's manifesting for my collective? All right. So you have Sue, protest in reverse. Some type of situation that you may be letting go of. Hold on, y'all. Feels like some type of situation you may be letting go of. Like it's not worth your time. Choosing your battles, okay? Choosing your battles wisely. Something ain't worth your time. I don't see you giving it time. All right, you're ignoring a lot of people that don't fuck with you. Okay, with inspiration here in protest in reverse. It's like you know your spiritual purpose. You know why it is that you're doing what you're doing. And people just tend to take your kindness for weakness. That's what they do. They forget who the fuck you are. And then they end up fucking around and finding out on the back end that you are really not like them. Like you really are different. A lot of people be underestimating you or feeling like you are child's play. Many of you guys are not a part of like a religious group or a religious community. For those of you that are not a part of a religious group or religious community, those are the communities and groups that like to fuck with you the most. Okay? Because they feel like you should. Like with your gift, they feel like you should be a worker for a spiritual religion or group. But you aren't initiated, subscribed, or sworn in is what I'm hearing. And so they feel like someone with your type of gift or your type of ability is supposed to be in this type of field or this type of group, this type of religion. But you're it's like someone feeling like you, or people feeling like you have a prophetic gift, right? And like you give a good word, or you're really good at prophecy, premonition, and they feel like those gifts should be segregated or secluded for if you're affiliated with this religion or this spiritual group. But because you aren't affiliated with anything, it's kind of hard to support you or kind of hard to fuck with you long way because they don't really know who you work for. That's what I'm seeing, like what God you serve. And with this being the 12th house, this is Pisces energy. So you are like, you have a very close relationship with the creator. You could have Pisces in one of your houses. So pretty much the creator lets you run around down here on earth and do whatever the fuck you want to do, how you want to do it. And that's not the relationship that other people have with the creator. And so they feel like ain't no way. If we don't have that type of relationship, who gave you a hall pass to be out here in this 3D dimension? Like you don't have to answer to nobody. You need to be taken down. You need to be stopped. You're giving the wrong message. Okay. So you be knowing that people are going to mess up and try you in the wrong way. And ignorance is bliss. When it fails to control you, when it fails to tame you, when it fails to work on you, they get aggressive. And when they get aggressive, they feel like they want to send out a cease and desist. Because there's a lot of people that come up with, there's a lot of people trying to come up against you. I'm hearing they know not what they do. They know not what they do. When you show up in a person's life, you're an opportunity to be set free. When you show up in a person's reality, you're simply an opportunity. An opportunity to change your life. An opportunity to do something different. An opportunity to do the right thing. And whatever they choose is their karma. Libra. The idealist. This card has been coming out a lot for you. And y'all know Libra is the type of energy where you make the world socially aware of the role that they play in situations. And once they become aware, then karma hits. So you're walking karma for people that refuse to heal. They refuse to see the role that they play in the situation. They stay people pleasing. Playing it small. Trying to be mindful and demure. So anytime you have to like ignore a person or walk away from a situation, be the bigger person, when you leave, that's when karma hits. When you leave a situation, that's when karma hit the hardest. All right, I'm here. I'm happy to oblige. A lot of people be making a meme out of you right now. Like, it's really funny. Key is what I'm hearing. All right, deadline surfer. You're ahead of you're ahead of this situation. You're 10 steps ahead of a situation. Awkward dancer. I feel like you are a stripper. And this is my life. Or you just do things differently. I don't know why I heard that, but it's giving me like an awkward dancer. You do things backwards, but it's forward. Opposite day. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be looking at you like, why would you put that color with that? You know, why would you dress yourself in a whole bunch of rhinestones? Why would you do that? It's so awkward. You're so awkward. Why does it bother them so much? Because you're not feeding into their bullshit. You're not feeding that parasite of people pleasing. You're not feeding something. I'm seeing a lot of Zoom meetings. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about how you look on social media. But you're ahead of a situation. Someone wants to make you conformant, make you a conformist. And so they're having like some type of meeting to talk about like your spending. And you feel like this is someone just throwing around their power, just trying to fuck with you. And they are. Oh my God. It's like people that want to feel important. This is people that want to feel like they have some control from behind a TV screen. They have some control from behind a desk. Red flags. Warning signs, ignored intuition, potential trouble, you knew better. Ooh. All right, overnight success. So there was someone that you was dealing with that's a red flag. And they're really a success hater. And starving this person is making them triggered because they feel like you didn't fall for you won't let them breadcrumb you. Somebody wants to breadcrumb you, but you won't let them. hopeless romantic, triggered. This is a very consistent message. You have someone triggered by you, and they are behind the phone, disliking everything you post, writing ugly comments behind everything you do from a fake account. This person is pretending to be a girl if they're a boy, and they're pretending to be a boy if they're a girl. To be close to you. Okay, to be close to you, to see how you bouncing back, how you getting over them, how you moving on with your life. Hold on a second. All right, y'all, let's close this message up. What's manifesting? What the fuck? It's like this thing, same Emperor in reverse. This is all major arcana. You have a right to say you don't want something. This is all major arcana collective. All major arcana. 10 of Pentacles. You have a right to reject a lover. You have a right to reject a relationship. Somebody is trying to get you, has been trying to get you to see and manifesting pitfall after pitfall, right? Lifestyle troubles and woes. To force your hand. Since they couldn't get you to remember the good times y'all had together, and that to play on your heart. Like someone wants you to see, wants you to have to get in this energy where you're overcompensating for both roles, masculine and feminine roles, in order to make ends meet, in order to do what it is that you need to do in life. And that's because this person feels like you are starting a new chapter, and they don't want it to be over. This is someone that has refused to want something to be over. 10 of Pentacles. And so they spy on you, and they watch you, and they try to keep up with what opportunities you have coming towards you. I don't even know where the hell this is coming from, y'all. The Emperor energy is very major. Ace of Wands. If you are in this energy where you are like taking the rod of correction in your own hand and you making shit happen on your own, you're in this energy because of all the hate that you get. You feel what I'm saying? A label, a record, a boss, something or someone was trying to force you to behave a certain type of way. And be like a movable obstacle if you don't listen or you don't cooperate. And so you took it to the streets. I feel like you taking it to the streets with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, I don't need your endorsement. I don't need your money. I don't need your support. I know how to handle abusive people that abuse their power, authority figures. I'll take my chances. Using my own resources. It's like you've done this before though, where you've had to financially support your own endeavors. You get what I'm saying? To be successful. And anytime that you have never given a fuck what anyone thought about you or felt about you, it's guaranteed your success. Can't nobody judge me but God, right? And at this point, God has ordained you to be ruler, the trailblazer. And people have a problem with that. Look at you. Driving, you taking risks and you chucking up your deuces. That's just not my problem. Two of Cups, that's not my problem. I see you like going, it's not really like a date. It feels like hanging out with friends. Okay. Driving trucks, going for rides, taking boats, adventure. And you're keeping everyone else outside of your connection. But I do feel like someone is trying to get close to you under like a stalker account, a fake account. They damn sure not over you. What time you got? What time is it? All right. Keep doing you and turning your back on anyone else. You're gonna be successful. That's what I see manifesting for you. Until next time. Later, collective. See you in the comment.